And one time at band camp, we weren't supposed to have pillow fights, but we had a pillow fight, and it was so much fun. And this one time, we all lost our music, and we were supposed to play the song, but we didn't know it. So we just made it up, and we kept playing and playing, and the conductor didn't know what we were doing, and it was so funny. We like this one time at band camp, when we all had a campfire. One time at band camp, we were playing this game. I don't know if you know it, but it's called Spin the Bottle. And I had to kiss this guy named Mark Wander on the lips.
So the end of the story is you had to kiss the guy for 20 seconds.
Yes! Oh, and this one time at band camp, I stuck a flute in my pussy.
In a world.
22-minute podcast. 22-minute podcast. Don't wanna take up much of your time. Just gonna read some headlines. Stuff.
Welcome to the 22-minute podcast. My name is Wes Sievertson. Today is Monday, March 24th. Another one. Another one. Monday. Who's that guy? Mike? James? Hi.
Hey, another one?
DJ Khaled?
Yeah, sorry.
Another one.
Another one. I honestly know nothing about him other than I did read a meme once that said he does not go down on his wife, so I don't respect him.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Okay, we validated. We've
Calidated.
Calidated. That's a good pun. That's a good one. I appreciate
You played yourself.
You played, man. You know what? I realized the other day because that's the only other thing I know about him. Actually, yeah, you played yourself. Shit, there was something else. Ah, god damn it. You played yourself is from something else. I stumbled upon it. Oh god, if I remember, I'll bring it up. I don't want to bog down.
Yeah.
But I was like, holy shit, this DJ Khaled, you know, half of his whole deal is like, wow, you played yourself. But like, shit, I wish I could remember what it was from right now. Anyway, moving on. It is Monday, so why don't we do a little weekend check? What do you got, guys?
Well, this weekend we're recording on Sunday.
We're recording on Sunday.
So usually we record on Saturdays. So Megan was in the office all day yesterday. So Buffface and I spent the day together.
Fun.
We went and took her to go see the new Snow White film.
Okay, how was that?
It was all right.
Yeah.
It was all right. You know, I'm always iffy about, I am always iffy about them doing live action renditions of like their animated classics, whatever. But it was okay.
Yeah.
They added some new tracks. I really liked Gal Gadot.
Okay, you're right.
As the evil witch.
I've heard that would be a controversial take.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard that she's terrible.
No. I mean, I like looking at her, so I think that's
fair enough.
That's
you know
probably what it was for me.
I agree on all points.
Listen, I could not honestly tell you. I think Rose Byrne is a good actress.
Yeah,
I think she is.
Yeah. I mean,
someone else is going to need to tell me. So, and honestly, I still don't care. Like, you know, when it comes
for
down
sure.
to it. I watched all 3 seasons of Physical.
What about Closer? Was it Closer?
Oh, I forgot. Okay, shit, I will watch that. What is it? Damages.
That's what it is.
I did try to look into it for you. I will do that.
Okay.
I will do that. It'll probably be later this week, but maybe remind me.
Yeah, no, I will.
know.
I'll try to. And then at some point, somebody gave me a copy of like Super Mario Bros. On Super Nintendo.
Sweet.
So like, I told Scout, okay, well Saturday we'll
Classic.
go and we'll pull out the Super Nintendo. We'll try to get it running, and it wasn't working. So we switched gears, and she played GoldenEye for the first time on 64. So
wow.
Wow.
Damn, dude.
it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun on
That's
Saturday.
a transcendental experience, dude. That's like very
What's the meme version of that? Like
the first time you do it.
core childhood memory.
Yeah, I mean it was dope.
Yeah.
And like the funnest way to play that for her at least was okay. We play with the man with the golden gun. You know, you shoot once, you instantly die. So like she has that gun, and then I can use any other guns and try to kill her. But
Love
she
it.
did well. She did really
That's
well.
cool.
You need like
yeah.
the RX 90s or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't even. Oh, is that a gun?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was
You
like
know
the
what?
really fast ones.
I remember the only time I tried to play that with my dad. What do you think happened?
You beat him and he got upset.
Yeah, because somehow we're both children. In this scenario.
He like unplugs your controller while you're playing.
He just pulls out the cartridge.
Honestly, he's
Oh,
not
who hit
that
the
subtle.
reset?
He's just not that subtle. He could.
Oh, jeez.
Sarcasm was not his bag. So you know.
That's funny.
No irony. It's just well, go a little easier on me. Like, You're what? That's the opposite of what you tell
Dad,
me to
this
do.
is a video game.
You encourage me to put other little boys against the wall whenever they bully me.
Dad, do I need to put you against the wall?
Yeah, I don't know what's going.
Dad, this video game console came out at the same time we were both alive, so like,
Yeah. No.
no
Equal
excuse
opportunity.
really,
Well,
other than working, I guess.
I definitely don't think he played. Oh man, I don't think video games were not in his purview at
No.
all. 0%.
Well, yeah, their generation kind of was like,
Well, it's either or. I think.
I want to make a chair
Ah,
instead of playing video games.
I don't know what he was doing. He was doing meth. I know that.
Okay.
No, that was probably post high school. But I'm saying he was in high school in the '80s, and he definitely could. Like arcades were at their height, but he just was. It's either or. You either were someone, dude. Even
Well, when you grow up with like fucking Qbert and shit, like,
Well,
it's
but
easy
that's
to not be interested in that.
if it's all you got, it's all you got. I'm just saying, even in the 2000s, right? Like, I definitely was considered a gamer, but what? Because I played like 2 games a year or
Sure,
something like
sure.
that. Now that would be like nothing.
Right.
Casual gamer, whatever. So it's just, imagine, there definitely was a stigma in the 80s. I'm not saying I was there and I knew it. But, yeah, it was a cultural thing. I think it was something that was more popular, like, in California and I don't know, more probably liberal cities and areas than...
Sure.
That may be making too many libs.
Fat libs.
Anyway, he just definitely wasn't into video games. Didn't have that coordination. So yeah, I owned his ass. I don't know.
Nice.
You know?
My dad played
Fuck you, Dad.
a little bit of video games. Actually, at one point, he bought a PlayStation from his friend, and we like watched my dad play Metal Gear Solid. Was
That's
one of
fun.
the fucking
That's
coolest
awesome.
goddamn
Yeah,
things.
that is really cool.
It was just like super intense, just like oh no, what's gonna happen? Then from that
He's in a
point
box.
on, I loved
He's in a
watching people
box.
play video games.
Oh,
Like,
cool. Yeah,
I watched
yeah.
like you and Kevin play fucking Call of
A lot.
Duty
Yeah,
a lot,
a lot.
and it was just like it was nostalgia for me all the time.
That's cool. What I will say about that, my mom and my stepdad, my stepdad would play a handful of things, but because he was into like Doom, and he was a
Oh,
guy
yeah,
who was into
yeah,
video
yeah.
games.
Yeah, yeah.
So I guess I should ask him, like, what was your experience growing up in Mesquite, being a person into games, whatever. Anyway, but my mom also would play. When the N64 came out, that became like a more family console.
Yeah.
And so, shit. What do I? Fucking N64 Mario Racing.
Mario Party.
Yeah. Super Mario Kart.
Super Mario.
Mario Kart.
Just Mario Kart.
Mario
Mario
Kart
Kart
64.
64. There
That's
it is.
what
yeah.
I'm. Dude,
Yeah.
I couldn't. That was
We
the,
got there.
That was the Sean William Scott of today for me. Jesus.
Mario.
Mario, what the fuck?
60,
The
Kart
racing.
karts, they
It
race.
was on the 64.
Right. How many of
with
them?
the Super Mario.
Are we allowed to say Luigi? Anyway. Okay. Did I interrupt your
No.
weekend?
That was
Okay.
it. That was basically it. I mean, I did a double feature after that.
What'd you see?
I saw The Assessment, which is a great science fiction film, like
Okay.
post-apocalyptic future, where you have to like somebody comes in and says, "Hey, you want to have a baby? Well, you have to pass the test."
Oh, The Wanting Seed by Anthony Burgess.
Maybe.
Okay. I mean,
Maybe.
it's definitely inspired by it,
Yeah.
if not a direct adaptation.
That was really, really good. And then I was supposed to
Why
watch
am
like
I
the
such a
scariest movie
literature nerd?
of the year,
Anyway.
Ash, and was
okay.
kind of fell flat.
Well, now I definitely want to see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm being slightly sarcastic, but also like I
mean,
want
it's
to see why.
It's worth the watch. I mean, but
I
it's
wanna
just,
know why
it was
it's-
just jumpy. Like that's well, they
Okay.
just had a lot of like flashy scenes. And it's
Okay.
like
Okay.
that's not scary for me.
Right. We're past that.
Yeah.
It's not the late '80s, guys.
Yeah, come on.
We already
or Transformers era.
well, it's just we've already satired this with a Scream.
Yeah, no, it's
So,
true. Very true.
um,
What about y'all's weekends?
Yeah, James, what'd you do?
Well, we got started on that Rangers pod.
Yeah,
Me and Wes.
Oh, yeah, I saw
And,
he pulled up a vid of that. That looked dope.
You know what was great? Is
Yeah, that was fun chaos.
I only ate 2.5 hot dogs, but it looks like I'm eating a lot. it's
And
really
dude, it
good.
looks like he ate like 11 hot dogs for real.
I cut them into bite-sized pieces.
I think it's the way in which you were eating them, Wes.
Yeah.
It's
It's,
like,
it's just I was really giving a performance while eating these hot dogs. So.
yeah, it was he turned into hot dog guy like
I love
in an
it.
instant.
Man,
Like you call action, and
and
Wes is there with the hot dogs.
I'm also thinking about adding some specific drops in post, just like that are associated with like a hot dog related action. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So-
that's great.
So anytime I'm eating a hot dog, maybe just hear hot dog. I don't know.
I like
Yeah, that'd
it.
be a good fit. But no, we're going to. Me and my wife are going to go to the Opera House later,
Oh yeah.
and I'm going to see
Nice.
if I can find a copy of Dogma.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Love
For
Dogma.
reasons connected to me wanting that and its unavailability, and also maybe the video shop at some
Absolutely.
You know what? I think it's free on YouTube.
point. Is it?
Yeah, I think that was something recent where like Kevin Smith recently like got the rights or something.
Well, he's
So-
he's going to re-release a director's cut or some shit.
Oh,
for
of
the
Dogma?
Well, I know one
Yeah.
Blu-ray I'm gonna buy.
Yeah, no shit.
I need to
That is my favorite
That way
Kevin Smith film.
Absolutely.
That way Harvey Weinstein doesn't see any of the monetary.
Yeah, I was gonna say something
value,
about Miramax,
from
like,
his purchases.
Has all of those.
Yeah, and if YouTube gives that to him, I don't really want to do that.
It's a
Fair
good
enough.
question.
So,
I don't. Yeah,
I've
I
been
don't know
trying to
how-
find like a used DVD or Blu-ray or something.
You can definitely get a used DVD. I think.
Recycle, baby, recycle.
It's
Well, that's
hard-
he's going to the Opera House.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
And we're also gonna go to Beth Marie's and get some ice cream.
Fuck yeah,
Nice.
you are.
But
That
just-
sounds great.
Just for anyone who doesn't know, yeah, the Opera House is just a building that multi-use at this point, but it has a storefront for for recycled books, a used bookstore. So that's what we're talking about. But you know, of course, it has other media. Mm-hmm. I like calling all that media.
Yeah.
I started labeling that.
I mean, it is.
I
yeah.
know.
No. Right.
I started labeling like the stuff from my job as media, and I had someone be like, "Why do you do that?" It's like, do I have to stop? You know. Anyway, all right. The only thing I really want to share from my weekend that James already didn't, because yesterday we got started on the pod, and I'm looking into what I'm going to do for the rest of the day after I edit probably these real quick, so I can just get those these episodes out of the way to be released. Is I need to create a frame in like some free Photoshop alternative probably, because I'm if that's all I really need to do and then import that, then I don't think I really need Photoshop. So I'll be working on that, trying to get that down, trying to make it look all right. There's a little more to just if anyone's wondering, we are trying to incorporate video here too, but I since we're in the same room and that's just so much better in my opinion. I just want to use the better camera and
sure.
all that. So blah blah blah. That's what's going on in my mind. The only other thing I want to share from my weekend. This may make me a villain.
Okay.
Yeah. So just get ready. I suppose this is also there's no pies at the pie shop doesn't have any pies. So I go to pull into I'm going to the grocery store.
Okay.
I go to pull into a parking spot, and I realize like, oh, this other car, this like kind of nice car, is in this parking spot. So I just parked.
Yeah.
I just parked in the spot, and I opened my door, and it stopped where it stopped. You know what I mean?
Oh man, yeah.
And I still couldn't really get out, so I had to like kind of.
Oh no.
I kind of like push on the door. You know what I mean? A little bit. And then I close my door and I look, and I'm like, I should park somewhere else. You know? So I jump back in my car, and I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah, but fuck assholes for parking like fucking assholes.
I don't
know.
You know what? So this is why the pie shop doesn't have any pies. Because honestly, there's just a conscientiousness that I feel is completely lacking in like 95% of people, and I can't help but incorporate it into my being. And I'm starting to get bitter, and that's my fault. I understand, but listen, that's why I'm here for you. If you feel the same as me, I'm your Jesus, okay? I'm letting everybody know in public that I did something petty because everyone else is a dumb bitch. Well, not everyone.
I park in the 15-minute prescription pickup at Kroger all the time.
Nice.
But are you in and out in 15 minutes?
Who gives a fuck? Fuck them. What do they got me on a clock?
I mean, yeah, it's 15 minutes.
There's a guy out
They
there at the
told you.
stopwatch.
Yeah, there's a guy with
Well-
a rifle on the roof.
Oh my god.
It is murder, Kroger.
This oh yeah, that's true. Here's the thing. In the world that I would prefer, why wouldn't you pay a guy to monitor that? Why
No, right.
wouldn't you
Right,
have
right.
Why wouldn't you provide that job in the first place? But also, listen, I get that people are going to
There's
do
8 of them, dude. And I'm there at 8 p.m. at night. Like, why the fuck?
courtesy,
care.
respect, mutual.
They have to walk the same amount of distance. It's not like a convenience thing. Like, they close the doors on that side anyway.
What are you, Tony Stark? The rules don't apply to you. You're a billionaire creating weapons.
Wow. You made this about money? You made this about money now?
No, I'm
Jesus.
Weapons?
Well, speaking of billionaires, on this day in 1989, the oil
Okay, yes,
tanker
today.
Exxon Valdez ran aground in Alaska, spilling more than 11 million gallons of oil.
And you know who had
And
to pay the
ruining
price?
our Earth.
Our penguins.
The Earth and our penguins. Yes.
Our penguins.
Our Earth and the penguins.
And then Don was like, we can use this.
Yeah. Oh, hell
Let's get
yeah.
all the oil off all these penguins.
cameras!
and who cares if they die?
Where's Jim?
Just cover him in dawn.
Tell him to get his lighting kit.
Get his lighting kit.
Go. Anyway, all right. What is this? On this day in 2002, Denzel Washington and Halle Berry become the second and third African Americans to win an Academy Award for performances in leading roles. Was the first one Sidney Poitier?
Yeah. Well, actually,
They call me Mr.
I think that's where my brain went to immediately. I didn't look it up, but I thought that is who won the first.
So we're assuming. Okay.
Yes.
Wait, you know what? We live in the world of created and validated realities. So on the 22-minute podcast, Sidney Poitier has won, I don't know, what do you want to say, 3, 4 Academy Awards?
We'll say 4.
We'll say 4, okay. 4 Academy Awards for Sidney Poitier.
Good for him.
Good for him. And also good for Denzel Washington and Halle Berry.
That's right.
She just had to go, make me feel good, while being underneath Billy Bob Thornton.
I love that movie. Monsters
So it
Ball.
looks like
y'all.
it was Hattie McDaniel.
That's right. Yeah, you know what? I
Hattie
did know
McDaniel
that.
was the first African American to win an Academy Award, taking home the Best Supporting Actress Oscar in 1940 for her role in Gone with the Wind.
But do you know the other unfortunate note about that?
That's wild.
She had to accept the award from a separate location
Jesus
because
fucking Christ.
they wouldn't allow her into the awards.
He was the first black actor. Sidney Poitier.
Actor. I see. Yeah.
That's fine. I hate that.
No, that. Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
That makes sense because what did we say? It was the third and fourth.
Second and third.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
So what do we? Maybe it's leading roles. Leading
roles
role.
yeah, that's what it was.
I don't think Hattie McDaniel won the leading role. Is the thing because she was a supporting cast.
Oh, right.
But still, it's always good to acknowledge Hattie McDaniel, right?
Yes, I think.
I'm so terrible with names because man, she really got done so dirty. And the thing is she won for unfortunately playing a role that was criticized by the African American community at the time. But it's almost like the Peter Dinklage thing today. Well, no, I don't want to compare the same because you know he's taking shit because of the Snow White movie.
Yeah.
The reason that those are CGI dwarves and not real people is because of Peter Dinklage.
Oh, really?
Talking shit. And everyone's mad about that.
Well, I love Pink Dink. I want him on a shirt
he should
that says,
probably
I'm
just-
adorable.
Well, he needs to.
Can't call him that.
I'm just saying he's. I think he was on a pedestal that day and didn't realize that he probably should have kept his.
Okay.
I did not mean it that way. Jeez. But you saw the opportunity and you struck. I appreciate that, James. Okay, let's get through. Was there anything specific?
Well,
here
just
you
on
wanted
this
to
day in
mention?
1998, Semisonic releases their second studio album, Feeling Strangely Fine, containing their biggest hit of all time, Closing Time.
Everyone's Easter was never the same.
Easter?
Yeah, I don't get it.
I just remember being at Easter with my family at like a family gathering, my grandma's house, and my cousin being like, "Dude, this Semisonic song rocks."
That's so good.
And he's like, "Oh, that band's fucking awesome." I was like, "Okay."
How old was he? I just want to know.
He's a couple years older than me.
That makes sense, but like, dude. Hopefully he got out of that. Anyway, all right. Let's get through these B-days. In the open, we did include Alyson Hannigan, turning 51 today. Obviously, How I Met Your Mother, but we played a clip of her from American Pie. And,
Also Buffy?
That's right, man.
Oh, that's
honestly,
okay.
yeah,
There it is.
Dude, I love she's so great in Buffy.
Yeah.
And then if you haven't seen In a World, it's a nice little indie film starring Lake Bell about like whenever that guy who in a world when that guy dies, and so it's almost like
Oh, yeah, I remember you talking about this at some point.
it's a good one. And also Lake Bell's just beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
She's beautiful. So happy birthday. She's turning 46. I think she's married to or was married to like another celebrity, whatever. So kind of a cool a pairing, I thought, but now I don't remember who it is.
Fair enough.
Let me see. Okay, turning 55, Laura Flynn Boyle.
Who was once very beautiful.
Well, unfortunately, yes. If you Google her now, it's a little rough. It's a little rough.
She hosted SNL at one point, right? I think because Men in Black 2
Showgirls
came
or
out,
something. Oh, okay.
and then she was the villainess in the show or
Right.
in the movie.
Right.
But it was a really funny bit. Like, so hey, you're like anorexic or something, right? It was
I remember,
yeah.
yeah.
What did you eat? I had half a slice of pizza, some grapes,
Grape.
and she's like, "Oh yeah." And he goes, "Yeah, you can't prove that." And she
Right.
like lifts up her
Yeah.
stomach, and there's like, "Yep,
It's clearly just
it's a
imprinted,
pizza,
a whole
some
pizza.
grapes." So
I remember that's hilarious.
That's
Man,
fun. What a
Yeah.
good time for SNL. Early 2000s, baby.
It truly was. Turning 48, Jessica Chastain, she refused to give her real age for a while, but I think it was one of those situations that we've talked about before where like she just kind of became big enough to not care about her age or to not it not affect her casting.
Oh, sure.
Later
That's
in her
weird
life.
that's a fucking thing.
Yeah, you know.
I like her in that movie Lawless.
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, I love her and everything. I just haven't seen Lawless in a while. But I mean, listen, what's his name? Fuck, Even Stevens. I'm blanking. Shia LaBeouf, not a good person. Maybe he's getting better. Shia. But I love him. I love him as an actor. He was hilarious in Even Stevens. So he kind of had me since I was like 12.
Yeah. There was like that movie
Yeah,
about like
we're
three
all the
bros or
leading
something.
examples
Right?
of
No,
great people.
I don't have any domestic abuse in my background, James. I don't know about you.
Don't
but-
run a background check on me. That's for sure.
Uh-oh, look out.
What
What about back in Nashville?
Oh no.
Are you associating domestic abuse with Nashville? That's a weird
Did you
stereotype.
think Jim Parsons was 52?
Isn't he turning 52?
That's crazy.
Oh, did I think he was? No, you're absolutely right. I mean,
I
another
think he's
one
aged
who
really well.
he has. I was even trying to think what was the first thing that I remember him in. I think it was Garden State.
I never saw Garden State.
It's not very good.
Yeah.
I mean, as
I love Natalie Portman, but like
yeah, no.
The
As a-
soundtrack makes that movie awesome.
the
right,
Shins.
the Shins, and then you
But
also
if you
have-
pay attention to any of the fucking writing,
it's bad. It really
bad.
is. It's just it's
Is that Zach Braff,
millennial.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the epitome of like millennial, over sentimental, existential. But like, what are you really struggling against? Nothing. Kind of. It's empty. It's very empty.
it's just moody. Yeah.
Yep. That's a great way to put it. Soundtrack's badass though. Peter Skarsgård's hilarious in it. That might be the
Yes.
only reason to
Yes.
watch it. Is he kills it. But he's also like the most chaotic neutral of
Okay.
anyone in it. So you don't really know if you like him or not. He's just a great actor. It's
Gotcha.
not even the character. He's just fucking great.
Wait, are you really retarded?
I don't remember that part. Oh, you know what? I think
That movie sucks, dude.
no, it really does. I think I think I actually clipped it a little short, so I think we only have like 5 seconds left.
All right. Died on this day, Jules Verne, 1905.
Love Jules Verne. Okay,
Go
bye
Jules.
guys.
Bye. Time machine.